Yeah, yeah, that's about it. Boy. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Aren't you glad I picked you up for work?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty thankful.
It's a long walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back. Alright, we're back. Levi's loving it.
Always.
Always. But anyways, a little recap. We got the truck in here in the barn and we got it on the lift. We wasn't really sure if we were going to be able to save it. Like I said, you get 10 photos at the auction. That's all you get. And kind of take a risk on it. But we got it in here, got on the lift, got it up. And the floor pans are clean. Rocker panels are really clean. The frame's shot and it's rusty as well. And yeah, but I think we're gonna be able to save it. So today we're gonna start tearing it apart and see how far we get on tearing it apart. We already have another frame, Cinecap short bed frame, and go from there on it. Right, Levi?
I'm just here to roll with the flow.
Yeah. Okay, I got Levi undoing the straps so I can pull the drive shaft out. He'll get that out. Next step, we're gonna work on undoing this cross member. That way we can lower the transmission down some and be able to get this transfer case off. I think we're gonna go ahead and pull the transmission out here. I think it just makes better sense because at some point we're gonna have to lift this cab up and leave it up. And then we'll pull the motor out after we have the transmission transfer case out because I don't want all that weight on that one lift. I flipped one before and it wasn't really fun. So we were jacking up the transmission and realized this bracket was actually shifted over. Got hit so hard. Probably was a pretty good hit. I still don't believe this drive shaft, front drive shaft, come out of the transfer case. I don't think it would have hit that hard. If anything, it would have broke it off in there. That's kind of wild. I don't know what to think on that. It's hard to say. Just didn't know since you're not an iPhone guy. Yeah, I tried to get my wife to get an iPhone, and she didn't want one.
For them weird people.
Oh,
People
yeah.
like pineapple on their pizza.
That's funny. I don't like pineapple on my pizza. You do. Oh man, I hope my fingers don't get caught in that. Look at that. Broke clean off.
Wow.
Levi, if you would, just take your hand and hold that up so it don't fly off and break my foot. Might as well take this front drive shaft out before it falls and cracks me in the head. Same deal on that, Levi. It's a 11. And probably get to your screwdriver or something to stick in there. I promise, little buddy, I made that wrench just for that one bolt.
I can see why.
Yeah. Take a 15 millimeter, heat it up and bend it in the middle. It's the best one to get the top of them transfer cases. Best way for these younger guys to learn is just to get them in there and do it. Hands on.
Is that what they call this?
That's what they call it. You're hands on, and I can be hands off.
Yeah, no doubt. This takes a while.
It does. It's a tight spot. No good way of doing it. It would have been nicer if we would have lifted the cab,
You gotta get it all first.
but I kind of need the lift to lift the cab when we're kind of out of the lift. It just works a whole lot better pulling this out and then pulling the engine out.
Is that what they call that?
Now, these things can be kind of a pain just to get off.
Time out. Did you put this on that 40 thing? It's awful blurry.
But it's clear as day. It's clear as day.
Okay, there it is.
Oh my gosh. I think it's time for a new bed.
I would say so, Bob. Like, God, we're gonna be here forever. Oh, Desiree texted you. She said she'll bring it down shortly.
Oh,
No.
no. This thing literally has a mind of its own.
Beat me, Daddy.
There we go.
Body.
Daggone. Oh, we're so close.
One of them shots just went right in my eye.
Yeah, it gets pretty bad. Daggone it.
Never. Yeah, I'm moving the number to the concert.
Yeah, it's alright. Be alright. Chewy. Oh yeah.
Oh.
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 Oh. I hate pulling these things down.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Let that drain a second. You always want to empty these
Yeah.
fluid before
They're
you
probably
start taking them down.
way less if you
Or
do
else they
too.
will end up in your freaking lap. I swear, those get heavier and heavier every time.
Well, you've seen it here.
What?
You've seen it here.
Yeah. Alright, I see that. Okay. as you saw, I just got transfer case pulled. Got the fuel lines disconnected, the wire harness disconnected, the drive cable or gear selector cable, it's disconnected. Oh, what else we get disconnected? We had to cut the catalytic converter off that we can get the wrench up there to undo the bolts for the transfer case. And see if I can lower this jack down with my hand. No, I can't. Anyways, I noticed, which I don't have a light turned on this phone, but there's a lot of sensors broke off on the top of the transmission. And I'd say it's probably where it got in a wreck. It just bounced really hard. So that's something I have to keep an eye out on, is this stuff that's broke in random places. Okay, we decided we're just gonna pull the cab and get the transmission out with the engine. I think I can make that work for what I got. Went ahead and undid the transmission lines off the side of the transmission. We're just checking back through, making sure we have everything here so we don't have to raise the truck back up off the ground, because once we
Get it down, it ain't going back up.
yeah, well, we're gonna have to get it down. Basically, once we get the truck down, we're lifting the cab up, and then the lift's gonna be tied up with the cab until we have the other frame ready. So I wanna make sure we've got all of our T's crossed and I's dotted.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably pretty good right now, and we will get you guys caught up on what the progress we've made next.
Yeah.
We got the world's strongest tie rod and brake lines holding this wheel up. Been holding it up ever since I got it. So I guess we're gonna cut that off.
Run, buddy, run.
That's a tough tie rod, man.
No.
Someone does a pop back and friggin' hit it. Oh my god.
Oh, not the wheel. No.
Alright, down. Keep going down. Where's the front? Now let's pull this one up. Take the pressure off.
Ready?
Yeah,
How you want to lay it down like this?
it don't matter as long as we get it over here, it's destroyed. Up here.
We gonna do this plastic piece.
We're gonna save that so it's not broke.
Set it back up.
Yeah, back there. That grill's bad.
Huh?
Grill's junk. Should be good. You're a friggin' idiot. I'm doing wearing shorts out here.
Don't worry about it.
Jeez, a little cold. Alright, got that side. This might be stuck to it.
No,
That's alright. Pick it up.
not.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, now that, save that. That should be good. I don't think that part's bent. I think this is a lower piece that's bent. So, yeah, just stick it over there. Should be able to pull this right off. It should still be good. I don't think that's a leak, but it might be. We'll find out the hard way. Alright, we'll work on getting center cooler out, radiator out, and go from there. So where this thing got hit so hard, all the pipes are knocked in, and these bolts are rusted really bad, and I already got new piping and crap, so I had a Sawzall it. This thing's definitely kind of crusty. Dang, it's been a long day. This is our little progress report. Core support, top piece was good, bottom piece not, which I had an idea that it definitely wasn't. So we gotta continue pulling the wire harness off, get these fenders off. It's probably gonna be tricky getting that side off on the fender. Not sure how much longer we're gonna work tonight on it, but still working on it. Dang, son, hit the button.
Buddy.
Buddy. This thing has got absolutely blasted. The crossbar running across there is tweaked pretty hard. Also noticed that the serpentine belt was almost off the pulley in both of these. And I'm willing to bet it jumped the groove when it got hit. Firewall is crushed in more than what I was thinking it was. So we're gonna have to do a lot of work on that firewall. Got some rust repair to do there anyway. Which is wild, but that's the only rust that's on the panel. This truck really got creamed pretty hard. Front left. Just checking out the firewall. And then I also realized that the fender ran itself right through the firewall. That was one heck of a hit. Crushed that intercooler pipe, so I Sawzalled it off. The bolts, they were rusted anyway. I'm gonna have to check out the rest of this motor. I'm pretty sure the rest of it's fine. A lot of rust. A little oil dipstick. It's gonna have to get replaced. This might be a tear down motor. I don't know. I'd feel better. Clean it up. Trying to take this bolt out. And it's angled right to the firewall. And originally I wasn't going to take this off, the hood spring, but really need to get it out so I can get to the other bolts down there because I can't move it all at the top. Usually you have to open the doors to get to these two bolts. One on this side. One. Oh, can't get that one. I think I can get that one. Go ahead. Yeah. That one's scrap.
Yeah. You want to save this tank?
Yeah, we will save that tank. Oh, a lot of tearing apart. A lot of tearing apart. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna try it. Try and tear this metal. Oh boy. My problem I'm having, I got that bolt. And let's see the lighting. I can't get that bolt. And I don't know if I can squeeze in there to get the next ones. What I'm gonna try and do, put this come along on and rein it up to the corner of my barn. Hopefully I don't fold my barn in. We're gonna try and pull this out.
Buddy, if this place falls down.
I just hope I don't pull it off the jack. This hook don't fly out and get me. Starting to fold a little. Oh. Oh.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to pull this out so I can get to these bolts back here. You might have to cut them.
Well, I got an idea.
What's that?
Where's that sledgehammer we use for asphalt?
No, I don't do that. See, I had this hooked. I was afraid that hook was going to fly out and hit me in the head.
Yeah?
So that's why I did the strap. And this don't look too promising either.
You gotta put it into it, Adam.
Guys, I'm trying to release it. Oh boy.
Didn't you learn the other night from this?
I did, but this thing gets tangled up. Prick. Now what? Stuck, Chuck. Got those releases.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, God. Who lets you have a hammer? Try to knock the whole building down is what you're trying to do.
Might do that too. I'm really gonna be screwed. Wish it would release and won't release. All right. Well,
Oh, here.
Levi thinks he's. Oh, he might be getting somewhere here. Oh boy. Gotta be careful, Levi. Get your hand pinched up in there. Oh boy. Yeah, hit it. You hit that hammer, you'd be golden. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is good progress for today. We wanted to get a lot more done today. Didn't really happen, did it, Levi?
Nah. That's alright.
Yeah.
There's always tomorrow.
This frame, maybe it was rotted out some spots. So it's probably a good thing we're changing the frame. But we got a few bolts we gotta get to. This is all mangled up. Some bolts I can't get to. I'll work on that tomorrow. Still gotta move the engine harness off. At least the harness that goes to the engine, and get it off the grounds and all that stuff. We got one bolt left on this fender. We couldn't reach it. We're gonna have to move the truck forward, what kind of sucks. We got it up on the jack back there. So we're gonna have to put it on a floor jack, roll it forward. I got like one good floor jack left. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get this fender off, that fender off, get the cab up, and then go from there. But we're done for today. We're tired. We're tired when you let the stove cool down. I gotta shut the oil off on it. If you ever get to one of these oil stoves, this is definitely where it's at. I shut that one down. I let it drip until it's good and dry. Dang, that's hot. We gotta let that cool down. But we're done, we're tired. It's starting to snow. I gotta get Levi home. We already got another project out here. I picked up my low boy. That's probably gonna be a springtime thing. Let's see how the old orange truck starts. You taking that girl home, Levi?
Yeah, got me a souvenir from the old truck.
Souvenir, gonna hang it?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang it up above my bed.
Yeah.
Good souvenir.
There you go. Oh, I've got to figure out what that rattling is. It's driving me crazy. It only does it when it's cold. See if we can turn this heat up on this puppy. Oh. Phew, buddy, it's starting to come down pretty good. Hang on. Now we're gonna let the stove cool down here a few too. Got our scrap pile, a very small keep pile. Did not get done what I want to get done today at all. But we're not on a time limit. So until next time, we'll be back. Might do it on the same video. I don't know if I got anything to upload on this or not. We were mainly just turning wrenches today, weren't we, Levi?
Yeah. Boring stuff you guys don't want to see, but
It was kind of boring. Alright, until next time, we'll see where we get.